This is our blank yarns collection. This is one of our special novelties this year. We have here a lot of different blank yarns in different textures, weights, and structures. This collection was developed specifically for the hand dyers and also for all the people that just love to dye. I'm going to classify the explanation in the regular and the fancy yarns. In regular, we have a very practical weight, which is the 416 in Majua and in Aqua. Aqua is part of our stock service, and we have different blends. In case of Majua, we have a superwash wool, silk and cashmere, and Aqua superwash wool with polyamide. And this quality is very specifically most of all for sock yarns. And we have Sani and Umayo that also have a blend of wool with tencel, and a case of Sani with baby alpaca, merino and jack. Both of them also have a very practical metric number, very easy to dye. In the next block, we have two products of our stock service, which is Muhu 48 and the Muyuna, also in 48. Those yarns are 100% in each case and very easy to dye. And case of superwash wool, also it gives to the yarn a very intense color. Miss Me is a blend of wool, silk and linen, and Tomorrow, a blend of superfine wool and hemp. Both of them are very rustic yarns because of the linen and because of the hemp. When you dye it, it gives to the yarn a very beautiful effect. I'm going to follow with the fancy yarns. We have in this block 3 yarns that are part of our stock service, which is Alpalup, 𝗕𝗬𝗍, and 𝗕𝗵𝗸 Alpalup is a boucle fancy yarn, easy to dye, and also will give to the knit a very beautiful effect. And 𝗕𝗬𝗍 and 𝗕𝗵𝗸 both have the similar weight, but this is a brush yarn and this is an airjet, both fancy. In case of 𝗕𝗬𝗍, this is a very hairy yarn, just because of the suri, that it's the one that gives this property. And the 𝗕𝗵 is a very light yarn that also, when it's dyed, it will give you a beautiful effect just because the nylon mesh. And the final block, we have here another fancy group. One is Canta. There is a blend of superfine merino and lurex. This beautiful yarn have a very beautiful structure. See, it is a twist that we mix the superfine merino and another ply of lurex that gives a very beautiful effect, and when it's dyeing also it will be great. The other is Antai, a boucle. That is a blend of super kit, wool and polyamide. This is a different kind of boucle in comparison with the Alpalup. This blend have like a main fiber, the main blend, super kit mohair with silk, and the binder is composed by wool and polyamide. Kajali is a chainette yarn. It's another fancy. It's 100% wool in metric number 10.6. Also, you will get a different effect with this yarn. And finally, Munai. This is a very chunky yarn that I explained it in the chunky book with the special binder made also with 100% wool. And the wave effects will give to the color, and when the kind of dyeing you want to use, a very beautiful effect. So this is our blank yarn. We source the yarn, you do the dye. This was the presentation of our new hand knitting collection Fall Winter 21-22, with all the novelties we have for you this year. it's important to mention that the minimums of all these qualities varies according to the structure, the weight, and also the composition of the yarn. If you want to know more about minimums, prices, and other conditions and shipping costs, you can contact me at my email mortega@incatops.com. Thank you so much for your time.